reactions have been nothing but miraculous. Smiles, awes, the shocks of silence that usually you get when you see something that kind of like reactivates that childhood moment you had growing up. And being able to like portray a Disney classic in a real life vision is probably one of the best experiences and one of the most miraculous things I ever did.
Otakon is huge, full of very different kind of anime characters, which I really enjoy. It's a different vibe from most cons that I go to, so that's why I enjoy it the most, is the fact that it's different from like Katsu, Dragon, New York Comic Con, so that's what always brings me coming back every year. So I just love the vibe it gives off.
I miss the Baltimore Center.
Me too.
But also because my first con, so like I love that center a lot, and I'm hoping they go back like they're supposed to, but I have a feeling they're not going to go back. But I still love this one. It's really nice.
So the convention scene is actually really cool here. It's very diverse. You'll see brown cosplayers, black cosplayers, cosplayers with disabilities. It's really neat to just see everybody because the DC area is such a diverse place. Like it's really cool because whenever I go to like BlurredCon, or if I go to KatsuCon, or even just Otakon or Anime USA, I see the same people and I know I'll always have a friend no matter which one I go to. It's one of my favorite things.
Oh, nice.
Usually I get a lot of smiles and a lot of laughs. A lot of people want videos, which is great, but I'm just trying to make everyone's con better.
Everyone keeps telling me about how much I look like Gene Wilder. So when I read about his passing, that was sort of the push I needed to. It's like, well, why don't I do this as a tribute to him? And ever since I put it on, everyone is just absolutely in love with it because it's the version we all know and love.
I came up with my cosplay. It's from an old cartoon, Hey Arnold. It's 22 years old now, so it's funny because it's a little older than some people that are here now. But it's something different, like because not every day you see a Gerald cosplayer, so it's just a breath of fresh air. And plus, I know it's not anime, but like people enjoy like you know, seeing like, hey, this is my childhood, this is the feel. So definitely.
Is what is the reaction at this convention when they see you?
Nostalgia.
Yeah.
It's a lot of, oh my gosh, I love this movie as a child. It's so cool to literally see them alive. And I memorized the movie as a child.
Same.
So being able to sit there and randomly do quotes, it really makes it great for them.
We hear a lot of, it's Miguel and Tulio.
Tulio and Miguel, mighty and powerful gods.
And people just find it so much fun to see such a nostalgic character.
Yeah, that brings me back.
Wait, so this is your first year of cosplay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wow. Okay. So what made you decide to actually take a step and do it this year?
Well, in the years past, actually the very first year that I went, the cosplay was, I don't know, so cool that I had to do it. It's watching somebody put that much time and energy into something that turns out and it looks like the character is really cool to me.
Awesome. How did it feel coming in dressed up today or this
A lot
weekend?
different. A lot different. It's a completely different experience.
Really?
I mean, as much as I can, feel like the character rather than myself, if that makes any sense.
So, okay, so who came up with this concept? Oh, really? Okay. So you're the one that started the whole thing.
I started this whole thing.
So what inspired you to do this mashup?
The saber. I was literally at a con, I was like, okay, I really want this lightsaber. How could I make this worth it? Because it's kind of expensive for me. Alright, I love Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon with lightsabers. This seems like a good idea.
Well, I have a fondness for Baltimore, so I really do miss the Inner Harbor. I don't miss the drunk Orioles fans. I don't miss those. but I do love the space of the new convention, of the Washington Convention Center. I like how spread out it is and
Yes.
easier to get around.
Yes, yes, yes.
I can't go 2 feet without being swarmed for pictures. I think it's really cool because people come up and be like, hey, I did Little Shop of Horrors in high school. I did the production. I was the puppeteer number 2 or whatever. And I think it's really neat to pull on those heartstrings. Lots of 3D printing insides. Lots and lots of computer-aided design just to figure out how things will fit and how where my hand will go and stuff like that. Eva foam and then paper mache.
Really?
It's kind of like just like a tradition now.
Yeah,
we always
it's definitely become a tradition for us. So we just go every year, especially as best friends. We don't get to see each other too often, but
No? You guys have separate?
Yeah.
Birthday?
We've been best friends since high school, so we've been best friends almost as long as we've been going to Otakon.
Yes.
Here you go.
How y'all doing today?
Hot. You guys are great.
I've been coming to Otakon since 2002, and you know I had a group of friends I formed the first year, and we continued for a few years, and most of them moved on to other stuff. Around that time, I got involved in the artist alley and helped out a lot of tables. But even then, most of them have gone on to retire or only do cons closer to home. And so after a year or two of being frankly somewhat bored with not really having anyone to really share the experience with, I decided that why not just go ahead and play a bit of music in the halls, try and become another part of the culture.